What up, folks? It's your boy Simo, and I'm back again with another episode of Style with Simo. So, thanks for tuning in. And I just want to remind you to check the last video where we discussed the things we need to do around this lockdown. It's quite a frustrating time to actually be compelled to sit in one area, but it's all for our benefits, it's all for our good, and at the same time we also need to keep good health of our mind, good health of our body. It was a very interesting video with Narcissa, so do check it out. And on this video I just want to keep the promise I made on the last one, where I said I'm gonna talk about brand. And the reason I want to get on that topic is because they're part of our economy. The local businesses have always been deemed as the driving engine of every national economy. So it's really important that we give in our support, and this is my way of giving my support. So I just want to talk to them, and also at the same time talk to our people, the consumers, the end users, how they actually can play their part in helping these businesses grow and everything. So do stay tuned and enjoy this episode. It's Style with Simo. So the biggest reason we need to support the local businesses is because they create employment, they grow the economy, and also they represent us. Because every nation, to be well respected or well represented, they need to be economically developing or well developed. And then compared with developed countries on an international scale. So that's very important. And this message is going to urge especially South Africans, where I come from, because I really want to see that country succeed one day. So the local people really need to play their part. Having been on this field, having an experience on the local brand and dealing with consumers, I can tell the challenges and the problems that the brands experience. And also on the consumer side, not to say everything is perfect on the small businesses, but it's something that needs to be worked on both ends. So number one is if we're dealing with the small businesses as the consumers, we need to afford them that respect and support that we give to big brands, so as to see them grow to that level. So if a price has been set, the most important thing, because every business is there to make money, let's make sure that we comply with the prices of the business. So if a product is being sold at an X amount, let's not go and ask for discounts. That's only setting a business back, and that's not what we want to see. We want to see these businesses growing. We want to give them all the support they need. So every set price needs to be respected. So back to businesses. For every set price, I believe there should be some documentations to justify how you actually got to that price. If your business is registered, which it should be by all means, and you pay your taxes, then you're gonna need those documents to prove how you come to your prices and how money moves in and out in your business. So if you don't know how to do your costings, there are actually so many sites and platforms that teach about doing your costings online, and you can check that out. I mean, I do have knowledge of that, but you can, if you feel you really need to understand a bit of that and your business, you're watching this episode, I'm still opening my doors and my arms that you can ask. I can help you out there, but I'm not at that stage where I'm teaching people as yet. Maybe one day I'll get there, we never know. And then another thing is, keep those documents safe. Either save hard copies, which might be risky, but you can do it. But the best thing is to save soft copies. Have a cloud somewhere where even if you lose that device that you've saved it on, but it's on the internet, it's on the cloud, any device can actually track those documents, and you can find them at any place at any time. All right, so that's the story with the price. It's very important. It proves how money comes in and out of your business, and it also justifies how you come to a pricing. So you actually set fair price. It's a very broad discussion. Just picking on the tip, and I just need the businesses to be very careful on this one. That's why I start with this. It's the most important, and actually try to dig deep and fix everything that concerns the prices and the money that goes in and out of the business, because it determines the survival. All right, and then another thing is, let us make sure that as businesses we offer top quality products. If we are to set our minds on competing on a global scale, then we need to make sure that our quality of our product actually complies with that vision, and the support then we then require from the customers, would be easy to be expected, because the products we offer is of the same or equivalent quality to the product that attracts them from the big brands. And also another thing, when you compare big brands and local brands, it's easy to find a relatively affordable price on a local brand as compared to your international Louis Vuittons, your Gucci, your Coco Chanel, you name them. And another risk you can run at by always subscribing to international brands is the possibility of fake products. We all know that dodgy store that's around the corner that sells your 50k Gucci bags for like $500, and once you have people in the area who own such products, it might be too risky for you, even if you like it, and as a customer you can afford the original product. You go and spend your 50k, and then you have some people in your area which have that brand, in inverted commas, that brand, but it's not original. It's from those dodgy store. The assumption from other people will be all of you actually went to that store and you've spent like your 50k and everything, all for a loss. It will go in vain. So if you stick to local brands, of which that's what we're trying to encourage, if you stick to local brands, then you can get that sense of uniqueness, a unique design that just tailors your personality and your style, and at the same time you ensure that it's original. It's hard to copy from a small guy who's unknown and coming up. So those are the benefits, and if the businesses ensure that their products are always top quality, then it gives them even a better competitive edge, so they can attract even more customers. So let's be supportive to one another, and at the same time let's make sure that the support we require from those around us is gonna be worthy of what we offer as well. So yeah, quite importantly. And then another thing is the businesses coming back from this period of lockdown and the COVID-19 is they need to adjust. They need to understand that if anything we've learned from this pandemic is the fact that businesses need to be flexible. That's very important. So coming back from this period, the businesses are going to need to adjust and have new strategies. If you were like the conventional guy who has a retail shop somewhere, and or you do your sewing at the same area where you actually retail your product, then you're gonna need to adjust a couple of things here and there. Online presence is gonna be like the biggest thing for survival, going forward, because technology is also like with 5G and everything coming in, technology is gonna be like what everyone needs to survive, on a personal capacity. And like when it comes to business, it already is, it's already getting to that stage where every business needs to be technologically invested in order to survive. So even small businesses, they need to actually adopt that strategy. Have some websites, have your online presence everywhere, market your products in everything you do, every social space you're in. Make sure you talk about your products, make sure you talk about your brand, make sure you talk about what you do. You never know who's watching, you never know who's going to see, and you need to make sure you attract the fattest clients that's African. So it's to grow your market share and grow your business and everything. So yeah, that's the most important thing coming back from this COVID-19, is the fact that we adapt and change to the new strategies in order to survive the new era of doing business. So yeah, please stay woke, guys. Please make sure that you keep pushing. We all want to get to the top, and it's so nice to actually see people coming up. That's why I want to do this, and make sure I encourage people to grow their mindsets from plain to going up and being stylish all at the same time. Because fashion, if we really go back to the roots of this whole thing, is the fact that fashion and style is the way of looking good and feeling good at the same time. And if you look good and feel good, then you do good. It's just the way it is. So guys, yes, there's so much more I can actually talk about, but I just want to keep it short, sweet and simple, so that I intrigue some thoughts that need to go through every person's mind, who has a business, and the people who around local businesses. So let's try and think about these things, and yeah, let's grow together. That's Style with Simo all the time. Thanks for watching. Do remember to check the last video. It's continuous from this one is continuous from that one, and then do stay tuned for future content. So thanks for watching. Love you guys. Cheers.